Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and episode number 41 of this WWE 2K17 Did You Know series, in which today we'll be taking a look at 5 more things you might not know about WWE 2K17. Did you know that certain moves have alternate animations depending on where you're standing in the ring? Previously in the series we featured the likes of Jake Roberts' DDT and the corner trapped spear, which have different animations depending on your opponent's health. However, Shadow Andrew reveals that there's also alternate animations for moves when performed near the ropes. First up, we'll have Randy Orton in his rope hung DDT, as should you perform this move in the middle of the ring, then you'll see Randy run over and throw his opponent through the ropes. However, should you stand too close to the ropes, then you'll see this alternate animation.
That famous spike DDT! Oh boy! We know what's coming here! That famous spike DDT!
Another move which updates depending on your ring position is that of Asuka's running hip attack, as should you perform this move in the middle of the ring, then you'll see her bounce off the ropes before performing a dropkick. However, if you're too close to the ropes, then you'll instead see this animation in which she spins around before delivering the move.
Asuka getting ready here. Oh no! Trying to put her away.
Did you know there's an alternate non-DLC version of Shinsuke Nakamura's Kinshasa included in the game? This one comes from Chester McNuggets, who reveals that there's an alternate Kinshasa included in WWE 2K17 as opposed to the DLC version which was included with the NXT Enhancement Pack. This version is listed as the Strong Style Knee Strike and was actually a part of the new Moves DLC pack for last year's WWE 2K16. The move itself was mocapped in the style of Nakamura despite him not being signed with the company at the time, therefore it includes all of his mannerisms, making it a great alternative for anyone without the NXT DLC. Did you know it's possible to perform finishers out of nowhere when your opponent performs a turnbuckle crowd taunt? Previously in the series we featured animations that can be performed when superstars perform a crowd taunt on the turnbuckle, such as Brock Lesnar's German suplex, but did you know that you can also perform standing signature and finishing moves from this position? This one comes from Blank Space, who reveals it's possible to perform finishers out of nowhere when your opponent uses a crowd taunt in the corner position and climbs the turnbuckle. This one is admittedly a little bit glitchy, as there's no animation smoothly transitioning the move when pulling them down from the turnbuckle. However, it is a pretty cool means of catching your opponent off guard and hitting them with a finisher out of nowhere. Did you know that Brock Lesnar has top rope diving attacks such as the shooting star press assigned in Creative Moveset, despite not having the top rope diver skill set? This one comes from Easy Money Sense, who reveals that WWE 2K17 cover star Brock Lesnar has his infamous shooting star press assigned in Creative Moveset. However, Lesnar doesn't have the top rope diver ability, therefore the move cannot be performed. To correct this, simply head into Creative Moveset and select the skills option to assign top rope diver, at which point should you check out his diving attacks, then you'll see the shooting star press already assigned. Staying with secretly assigned moves, Lesnar isn't the only one hiding diving attacks in his arsenal, as should you assign Goldberg the Springboard diver attack, then you'll notice that he too has a full set of Springboard moves assigned, including the Springboard Elbow 2 to a standing opponent, which by default is only available to select against downed opponents. When it comes to moves to ringside, Goldberg also has the Springboard Elbow 1, which isn't available for selection by default, as well as 2 moves which are no longer included in the game and therefore unable to preview, such as the Springboard Clothesline 4 and Springboard Leg Drop 3. Did you know that Jinder Mahal's new finisher is already included in the game? This one comes from Maharaja, who reveals that Jinder's new finishing move, the Kalas, is already included in the game, as the move, which is a variation of the Cobra Clutch Slam, can be found listed as Dream Street, which was formerly the finishing move of Ted DiBiase Jr.
I think he's through playing around!
So with that brings us to the end of today's video, but if you've got any lesser known features, secrets, hints or Easter eggs that you'd like me to cover, let me know about in the comments and I'll give you a shout out in the next episode. Also, let me know your thoughts in the comments on all of today's features, as well as how many you knew, and if you enjoyed the video, I'd love it if you could drop it a like to show your support, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and smack that bell notification icon so that you can be notified whenever a new episode is released. As always though, until next time, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.